Hello everybody, I'm Blaze and Rebecca, and welcome back to Ace Academy, and something is wrong here. Huh?
Remember when you said you were going out today?
What? Yeah?
You might not want to do that.
Why? Why not? Nikki shuffles her feet and continues to bite her lip.
Because you definitely don't want to go into the garage.
What? My eyes widen. I spin on my heel and race towards the garage, and Nikki cries out for me to wait. Throwing open the door, I feel like a hand is squeezing my heart. Nikki catches up with me and cringes.
Now, before you get mad,
Nikki?
just remember that I was really annoyed with you and wanted revenge.
Not helping. She quiets down, but she can't stand the silence.
At least it looks really pretty now.
What did you do, Nikki? It looks like a unicorn threw up all over my baby. All I can do is stare in horror at the glittery desecration of my beautiful bike. Oh my god, Nikki! Nikki hides her face in her hands.
I'm sorry.
You could have fucking talked about this with Uncle Kaito!
I promise I'll clean it up.
Oh my god, Nikki. Yeah, you will.
Let me get a bucket.
Nikki turns to leave, but I sigh. Not right now. I have to go. I take another look at the pink sparkles winking in the light. Maybe I should take the bus. No, I can't. The bus won't come for another 20 minutes and I need to leave now.
Okay, I'll clean it up later then.
I nod. With a grimace, I reluctantly ease myself onto my bike. Oh no. The engine roars to life and glitter flares behind me in the rainbow trail of happiness. Oh, god damn it, Nikki. This is so embarrassing. The restaurant calls itself a diner, but has a more upscale atmosphere. The tables all have fresh tablecloths and a small vase with a flower. The ambience is calmer than a diner, but still family-friendly. Yuna is waiting for me by the hostess stand when I arrive. That was pretty fast. Were you waiting long? I figured the bus would take a little more time than that. Wow, your hair is different too. Yuna giggles and shakes her hand.
You're right. The bus would take more time. That's why I walked over.
Probably should have done that myself. Ah, that's right. Yuna lives on the other side of the park. It's not too bad of a walk on a good day like today, but I certainly wouldn't want to walk it in bad weather. Well, I'm sure I've made you wait long enough. Let's go get seated. Her brows furrow.
Shouldn't we wait for the others?
Others? Oh god!
The rest of the team.
Oh! Did she assume... Oh!
Oh.
Whoops. I could call them.
No, it's okay. Let's get seated.
Oh my god. Misunderstandings. She grabs the hostess's attention, who leads us to a table. We sit down and Yuna buries her face in the menu. Maybe I should call them. I know they want to thank you too. Yuna makes eye contact for the first time since the misunderstanding, and her expression softens.
I'm sorry. I was just surprised. I don't mind hanging out, just the two of us.
Okay. She blushes as she says that. I grin. Okay. We both stare into our menus again. I'm a little surprised by how extensive the menu is. They offer breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even a brunch on weekends. What are you going to order?
I think I will go with the burger.
Okay. You like American food?
Yes, the burger is my favorite, but I also like hot dogs and pizza too.
Yuna's my spirit animal. I'm just gonna say that right now. She is... She's like, who doesn't like a good burger, hot dog, or pizza? Like, really. Well, probably vegans, but you know what I mean.
What will you get?
Okay, hold on. Choose something healthy, choose something adventurous, choose something familiar. Let's go with familiar. I'm missing from my food from back home, but I spot a few of my favorites on the menu. You know what? Burgers and fries. Burger and fry. I'll also get the burger. Yuna beams. I hope it tastes similar to what I'm used to.
Do you eat this a lot?
Yes. I don't know if I'd say a lot, but it's definitely something I would eat if I were back home. Yuna looks interested.
You will have to tell me if it tastes the same.
Okay. The waiter comes by and takes her order, complimenting us on our choices. Yuna and I share an amused smile. So again, I want to thank you for working so hard to get us a sponsor, especially after that disaster of an interview. Yuna's face clouds at the mention of the interview.
That guy wouldn't have been good for you anyway. He couldn't see past his own ego to notice how strong of a team you guys are.
I stare at her in surprise. She's usually so calm and positive.
What?
Nothing. Well, I guess we'll go with what we just said before, so I'm a little surprised. Nothing. I just didn't expect to hear that from you. She looks amused. She does.
I only say it because it's true.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. Still, even after that experience, it's pretty amazing that you managed to get such a great sponsor. You and the SBA are lifesavers. Yuna fidgets in her seat.
Oh, actually, I quit the SBA.
Oh. What?
I couldn't stay after what happened after the interview. The organization has changed from what it used to be and has strayed too far from its mission.
Oh. Isn't the whole point of the SBA to help teams find sponsors? Does the organization no longer do that?
The SBA was originally founded to help all teams get matched up with a sponsor. But now the only teams they care about are the top-tier teams who don't really need the association's help because their stats speak for themselves.
Ah.
The people who really need their help get turned away or pushed aside, and I just don't agree with that.
Well, technically it was the company who turned us down, not the SBA.
That's the problem. The only companies within the SBA network are those who feel the same as Warp Tech. I can't tell you how many calls I made, only to get turned down once they knew your ranking. But the worst part is, when my colleagues noticed me struggling, instead of offering to help, they encouraged me to give up because I was bringing down the association's statistics.
Wow!
How can they call themselves a bridging association when they are so discriminatory? A bridge doesn't pick and choose who goes across it.
Wow. As Yuna speaks, she wears that same passionate look she wore after the interview. I had no idea. At least they had one good company within the network, right? Otherwise, we never would have found a sponsor. She blinks, then looks away.
Oh, that's actually a bit of a different situation.
Her voice trails off. Before I can ask what she means by that, our food arrives. Food! A few awkward seconds go by. Oh. Oh, jeez. Jeez, sorry. I pick up my burger, and I'm about to take a bite when I notice Yuna. Yuna picks up her fork and knife and cuts into her burger, then eats the piece off of her fork. That's not how you eat a burger, Yuna! Do you always eat your burgers with a fork and knife? She blinks in surprise.
Yeah.
Well, that's not how you do it. You use your hands. How come?
Isn't that how you eat Western food?
Not at all! For some foods, yeah, but burgers are easier to eat when you pick it up. Have you never picked up a burger before? If you say that you haven't, I'm gonna scream. Yuna shakes her head. Not even if you get fast food? She wrinkles her nose.
No, but I'm not a fan of fast food anyway.
Burgers are fast food. She glances at the burger in my hands.
Isn't it messy if you eat it with your hands?
Well, that's why they offer napkins. That's what your napkin is for. Well, I want to say that's what the napkin is for, but I feel like I'd be coming off as rude. Not always. That depends on how full the burger is. This one shouldn't be that messy.
But isn't it rude to eat with your hands?
No, people eat with their hands, especially in chicken. Not when it's between friends. I take a big bite. Ugh. See? Nothing fell out. I take another bite. Yuna watches me, then carefully holds her burger with her fingertips and takes a dainty bite. There's a spot ketchup on her cheek when she puts her burger back down. I stifle a laugh. You have a little something on your cheek, but we have napkins. Her eyes grow wide. She snatches the napkin from her lap and dabs at her face. Well, see, that's what the napkins are for.
Did I get it?
No. Oh, of course! I lean over and want the ketchup off with the napkin. Yuna gasps at my touch and her face turns pink. Don't make this weird, please, Yuna.
Oh, thank you.
Oh. No problem. Well, what do you think? Yuna grins and picks up her burger and takes another bite. I smile back. We fall silent as we dig into our meals. After a while, I start to fidget from the quiet. So, now you quit the SBA, are you planning on joining any other clubs? She pauses.
I hadn't thought about it.
What about tennis? Maybe now you'll have time to compete. She laughs so lightly.
Maybe. That's still a pretty big commitment. Bigger than the SBA.
Oh! You hear the SBA? You just got roasted. Maybe. I'll help you practice. She grins.
How can I say no to an offer like that?
Yeah, how can you say no to an offer like that? And I promise I'll win this time.
Alright, I'll go easy on you then.
Wait, what? Yuna just smiles and hides a laugh. Oh, you know what she's up to. She glances at my nearly empty plate.
How is your food?
Like heaven in my mouth. I've made a terrible mistake. How about just this one? This is great. If I didn't know any better, I'd think it was made by an American. Yuna's face lights up.
Ooh, really? So this is what an authentic burger tastes like.
Authentic burger. How was your meal? Yuna's already polished her plate so I can guess what the answer is. Yep.
I loved it. This was one of the best burgers I've had in Isokaze.
I grin. I'll have to pass the compliment on to Uncle Kaito. Once I close out the check, Yuna and I pause right outside the restaurant.
Thank you for the really lovely meal.
Don't see my bike, please. It was my pleasure.
I better get going.
Can I offer you a ride out? No! 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 She'll see the bike! She smiles.
Thank you, but I can walk.
Thank God. But what about the hooligans? That would be a creepy thing to say, so, I don't know. I'll put a little extra with you. Listen, you know what? Don't argue with her. I nod. She already made the walk over here by herself, so I'm sure she'll be able to handle the walk home alone, too. I probably should have saved. Alright, if you're sure.
I have to run some errands before my parents come home anyway.
Weren't your parents away last time, too? Are your parents gone a lot?
Yeah.
Oh.
They split their time between the house here and our house in the country. Right now, they're in the country, but they'll be back tomorrow for a few days, so I want to have the house tidied up before they arrive.
A house in the country?
That's where I grew up. My family moved here to be closer to Ace Academy, but they aren't quite ready to give up our old house yet.
Are they ever going to be ready to? But if your family isn't around, how come you didn't choose to stay in the dorms? It would be an easier commute to school.
I thought about it, but...
She hesitates.
After everything that's happened, it doesn't feel right to leave my family alone. My parents do stay here for extended periods of time, like months at a time. It's just hard to predict when they'll be here.
I wonder what her family went through.
Anyway, I really should get going.
I have a very good idea. I nod. Same here. I'll see you later then. Oh boy. She waves then starts to walk. Once she's out of view, I drive off and head home. When I arrive home, Uncle Kaito is staring at the phone with a silly grin on his face. Okay, I'll make a choice of what to say here in the next part. See ya!